ago. Amy West was one of my first guests on What a Girl Wants. Oh, it's like we're getting the band back together. We've got Tanya Christensen waiting in the wings.
Love it.
We've got our favorite brands. We have Beauty Spy, we have Benefit. So it's going to be a good time with all my girlfriends.
Sentimental moment. Yeah, because we've been here 5 years now.
Total
wipe away
as Comfort Code.
Yeah, so 4.5 years. Joining you on What a Girl Wants. Man, what a journey. How much fun. And we have another great pair of PJs tonight.
And What a Girl Wants is always PJs. Every time we bring on PJs, it's a great time to shop for yourself. Sometimes your PJs need a little update, I'll admit. My PJs sometimes have seen better days. They're a little mismatched, or I'm wearing old college t-shirts that have seen much better times. We have a two-piece set for $29.95. So check this out. We have the red stripe, which is just darling.
So cute, right?
I love that.
Little candy stripe.
Little candy stripe. Okay, so you get both the top and the pant. You could do the red stripe. You could see what Amy is wearing is this beautiful gray floral. Only $500 in the gray floral. Now everyone's getting both, so it's like $15 a pop. How many colors do we have? Black bows. Okay, so this is our third color. This has a black background, a little hint of pink and white in the print, and you'll also enjoy some really pretty details on this. I'll quickly give you the measurements. The length on the top, 26.5 inches. The inseam on the pant, 30 inches, as you can see on Amy, our expert. And when it comes to Comfort Code by Cuddle Duds, we love a bargain, so it's $10 off.
Yes.
We love when we get the entire set.
Yeah, you get both pieces for under $30. What a great deal. And this is one of our newer fabrications. It's another great jersey material. This is our peached jersey. So you get that nice brushing on the inside and the outside that gives it the feeling of like the skin of a peach. It's 94 poly, 6% spandex. So look at the stretch on this. And one of the things that we're really known for, aside from our premium fabrication, is the delightful little details that we give you. So you have these cute coordinated pieces, and we have like a little pin tucking on the sleeve here to give it a little bit more of a feminine sleeve. We've got that beautiful ruffle, which by the way, is like a little mesh ruffle. It's not a harsh tulle or lace. It's not scratchy. It's really, really soft and delicate. I also like that it's a very dainty ruffle. It's not over the top. It's just very sweet and femme. Then we also have a little satin bow on the drawstring, which I think is really sweet. The little satin element there just really elevates it and makes it very sweet and dainty. And then you have that ruffle all along the hemline, which is a nice little shirt tail hem, so it gives you a little kind of rounded at the top and the bottom with full coverage in the back. I also really love that this is a V-neck, which as we know is really one of the most popular necklines out there, and we have a little gathering in there too, so it has plenty of room in the bust. It really just lays so romantic. It's very sweet, but it's so comfy. You feel like you're in your most favorite, like washed and broken in t-shirt. And then of course we've got pockets. Always giving you pockets and everything we possibly can. And you might be thinking,
now what on earth am I going to need pockets for my pajamas? I will tell you what, you're going to use those pockets a lot more than you realize. Sometimes I check the mail and I leave on my pajama bottoms and I put my key in there. Sometimes I throw on sort of a longer coat and I walk the dog in my pajama bottoms. I've been known to do this, so if you saw me around the neighborhood, that yes, that was me. And I love that we're doing something like this with plenty of delivery time for Mother's Day. So you could be thinking ahead. It's only, what, a couple weeks away to Mother's Day. You can reserve this. By the way, the Bear Paw slipper, we never get these two deals all in the same show. So I'm loving that if you want to add the lowest price ever on the slipper mule from Bear Paw, you can add that to your order. And then you can have your own little spa day, Amy.
Yes. Oh, I love it. First of all, how about you get you and Mom matching PJs, grab some face masks, maybe some nail polish, put it in a package and be like, Mom, I wanted to do a little sleepover with you for old time's sake. Moms love that kind of thing. I'm actually about to do a trip with my mom to Italy. I can't wait. So I'll have to get a pair of matching PJs for us for our trip. How fun would that be?
Amazing.
Yeah, really excited about that. So I love a good matching moment. Also, I have sisters that are getting married. Both of my sisters are engaged now. So we've got bachelorette parties. We've got, you know, getting ready before the wedding. So, I mean, look how this would be so sweet for a wedding, right? And then maybe like the bridesmaids and the bows and then the bride in like the sweet little gray number. So lots of opportunity for gifting on these. And remember, with Comfort Code, everything is easy care. So you're just gonna wash these, throw them in the dryer. You don't have to be precious with them. They really are a very durable fabrication, but ultra soft, like the kind of fabric you would put on an infant, like wrap an
Yes.
infant, like an infant onesie. It's that soft.
If you're the princess and the pea and you don't like anything barely touching your skin, if you have the most sensitive skin in the world, that's what Comfort Code was designed for. We're very busy. This is the last presentation of this item, and I'll tell you why. We're very limited. And this is the final call. If you do want the gray, it is the most popular. How many left in the gray, Mr. Producer? We have 450 remaining in the gray. If you want the black bow, that was also getting low. We have about 500 left if you want the black bow. And then I have to say my favorite is our little,
the red.
It reminds me of a candy cane.
Yes.
It reminds me of a peppermint. I mean, just so fun and sweet. But I also just love it because it's sort of that classic Americana look. We have just a few more in the red stripe. $15 for the top, $15 for the bottom. These are not the kind of pajamas that you see at the checkout line at a big warehouse store where you buy chicken, you know, by the pound. This is a serious high quality fabric that has so much durability, so much stretch. They are so comfortable to sleep in. They're breathable, they're lightweight. You never get too hot, but you also never get cold. So it's kind of like that little sweet spot in the pajama world.
It's like a Goldilocks fabrication. You're absolutely right. And totally appropriate, by the way. Like, I don't know about you, but I have kids. I have a 9-year-old and a 15-year-old. We always have squads of children running in and out of our house. So I want to have something on when I want to be comfortable at night that feels appropriate. You know, my husband sit down, we have dinner, we watch TV. I always have my comfies on. I don't want to feel like I'm exposed, like I'm out there, or say I'm, you know, hanging out with my family. I just went and visited my family in Kentucky. They always know I have my comfort coat on because I want to be able to hang out and not feel like I'm super exposed. So this is totally appropriate, completely opaque, jersey fabrication, super soft on the inside and the outside. And we really do pay a lot of attention to those little delightful details and also the functional details too. So for instance, we do not do a tag that you have to cut out. We do a heat sealed tag. You cannot even feel this up against your skin. We always cover the back seam so it's not scratchy or itchy. Everything is designed from the inside out to be super soft because I am one of those sensitive people that texture is a huge issue for me. And if I don't like the texture, I am ripping it off my body. And I want to feel comfortable all the time.
You know my story of how I find my comfort code. This is so soft, I can find my pajamas in the dark.
I love that.
And I literally mean in the dark. And it's usually because I come home and work later than my husband, so he's fast asleep. I'm trying not to turn the lights on, right? So this is me like digging in the drawer. Where's my pajamas? Where's my pajamas? Where's my pajamas? Like, that's not my pajamas, that's not my pajamas. Ah, there's comfort code. And I have some other pajamas that are not comfort code, big difference. So I can even pick them out from the other PJs in the dark. I mean, it feels that soft, and you can't wait to put them on when you get home at night. And that's why you need the pockets, because you're kind of gonna live in these. And enjoy your evenings, enjoy your Saturdays, just being lazy around the house. But if you want the gray, it's last call on the gray. Shop for a friend, pick up one for a sister, a daughter, a mother, a girlfriend, a neighbor, you know, someone who's looking forward to Mother's Day, but you want to remind them to take care of themselves on Mother's Day. This is a day that moms should be enjoying breakfast in bed. I'm sure you're looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm going to be in my PJs all day. You better believe it. Any day I can spend without having to get out of my PJs, that's it. And Mother's Day, definitely playing that card.
All right. If your husband needs a little help or the kids on that front, I'll be sure to give them a big hint.
There you go.
You're taking care of your mom, right?
I love it.
Amy, thank you so much. Now we also have just a quick clearance price on the sleep dress. I know a lot of you love their sleep dresses. This is